Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In today's Zoom class, we discussed about the mirror, types of mirror. So इससे पहले हमने पढ़ा था what is image and what is object. So object is anything जो हमने पढ़ा था, object anything that gives out light, either its own or reflected by it. Suppose this is the object, it has its own light, or this is the object, it does not have its own light, but it reflects the light from any source, for example sun. So this is the object, and types of object हमें पढ़ा था. Image भी पढ़ा था. Image actually it is the optical appearance when it is produced when this light is reflected by, it is reflected, and the reflected, if these reflected light meet, suppose this is the source, if this हम यहाँ place करेंगे mirror, so the rays from this source strikes this mirror. If this mirror reflects the light, and the reflected light these reflected rays meet, if they meet at any point, so this point or this point or location, at this point or this location, image of this object is formed. So it is actually optical appearance which is produced when the light rays from the source are reflected by the mirror. So there are two types of mirror images. One is real image, actual intersection of reflected light takes place like जैसे इसमें होता है. In virtual image, no real intersection takes place, no real intersection of reflected rays takes place, but it is the apparent intersection. It appears to us that these rays are meeting, but they do not meet actually. So in virtual image, apparent intersection of reflected rays takes place. So real image can be taken on the screen, while as virtual image cannot be taken on the screen. Real image is always inverted but virtual image is always erect. So these are difference between real image and virtual image जो हमने पढ़ा था. अब जो आज का है that जो हमने पढ़ा था mirror. What is mirror? Actually it is a smooth and a well polished surface is called mirror. So हम smooth surface लेंगे, इसका हम एक portion जो एक surface है तो उसको polish करेंगे, दूसरा side जो इसका वो reflect light करेगा, that is called a mirror. So what are the types of mirror? There are many types of mirrors. प्लान मिरर है, सब्जेक्टल मिरर है, पैराबोलिक मिरर है, जो मगर इस आपको दो ही का जो टाइप्स हैं वो पढ़ने हैं. दैट इज प्लान मिरर एंड स्फेरिकल मिरर. प्लान मिरर इज हम प्लान सरफेस लेते हैं. सपोज दिस इज द प्लान सरफेस. इसका एक साइड हम पॉलिश करेंगे, दूसरा साइड इट एक्ट्स एज द रिफ्लेक्टर ऑफ लाइट. सो a plane mirror is formed. So plane mirror is one is the plane surface, actually a flat surface whose one side is polished, so that this is the polished, so that other side reflects the light. So this is the plane surface, plane mirror. So what is the representation of plane mirror? It is represented by a straight line with short and oblique lines on of its face. This face is the polished surface or silvered, and this surface reflects the light, and this surface acts as the reflector of light. So what are the characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror? These characteristics are: number first, a plane mirror. In plane mirror, virtual image is formed. And it cannot be taken on the screen. Second is erected image of object is formed. In case of plane mirror, it means upright image. Second is laterally inverted image. Laterally inverted image is formed. Yani laterally means right appears to us as left appears to us as right. It is called a laterally inverted image. And size of the image is formed. Size of the image is equal to size of the object. Yani जितना size object हो उतनी ही जो image की size जो इमेज बनेगी उसकी साइज़ उतनी होगी। नंबर जो अगला वाला जो करेक्टरिस्टिक है दैट इज़ ऑब्जेक्ट जो इमेज बनेगा बिहाइंड द मिरर, इमेज इज फाउंड बिहाइंड द मिरर एट द सेम डिस्टेंस बिहाइंड द मिरर एज द ऑब्जेक्ट इज प्लेस्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर। जितना हम ऑब्जेक्ट आगे रखेंगे, इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर रखेंगे, उतनी जो इमेज है उसकी बिहाइंड द मिरर, उतनी डिस्टेंस पे उसकी इमेज बिहाइंड द मिरर बनेगी। दीज आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द प्लेन मिरर जो हमने पढ़ा है क्लास में। अब सेकंड टाइप जो है दैट इज स्फेरिकल मिरर। स्फेरिकल मिरर इज एक्चुअली what is spherical mirror? It is हम इसको बोलेंगे a spherical reflecting surface, a spherical reflecting surface is called spherical mirror. जो हम कैसे बनाएंगे spherical mirror? It's actually a hollow spherical, it's a part of hollow sphere of glass. This is the sphere of glass, this is the glass sphere, it's hollow. इसका हम एक part लेंगे, this is the part, यही पार्ट हम यही पार्ट हम लेंगे, उसका यहाँ इनर पार्ट हम पॉलिश करेंगे या यहाँ आउटर पार्ट पॉलिश करेंगे। सो ये प्लेन मिरर इसको हम बोलेंगे स्फेरिकल मिरर। सो इट इज़ कर्व्ड इन नेचर, इट्स आल्सो कॉल्ड कर्व्ड मिरर। So it is a part of a hollow sphere of glass whose one side is polished so that reflection takes place from the other side. So this suppose this side is polished, reflection takes place from the other side. It is it is spherical mirror. So there are two types of spherical mirror. Number first is concave mirror. What is concave mirror? A concave mirror is a spherical mirror is said to be concave mirror if its outer, suppose this is the outer bulged surface. Outer bulged surface is polished so that inner surface toward the center reflects light. Actually, this is the part of the hollow sphere. So this is the center of this sphere. So reflection light takes place in this manner. So हम बोलेंगे, so the reflection takes place towards the center. Reflection of light takes place towards the center. So a spherical mirror, this is spherical mirror. It is concave. When it's concave, if it is outer bulged surface is polished so that inner surface towards the center reflects the light. Another type that is जो हम दूसरा लेंगे, that is reverse of this. This is another type. Sorry, this is the center of this sphere. So it is inner surface is polished, outer surface reflects the light. Outer surface like this, outer surface reflects the light. Outer surface away from the center of this surface lies on this side, while the light is reflected towards this side. So this is the convex mirror. So convex mirror, a spherical mirror is said to be convex mirror if its inner surface polished so that outer surface away from the center reflects the light. So अब हमने पढ़ा different types of the mirrors. Suppose these are the two types of mirror. यहाँ हम और एक लेंगे plane mirror. हम इसको कैसे recognize करेंगे? There are many ways. There are 2-3 ways by which we can recognize which mirror is concave, convex, which is plane. So one phase image formation. If I take this, suppose this is the mirror. If I take this mirror, if the image of my face is bigger, if the image of my face formed is bigger, then it obviously that is concave mirror. If the image of my face is smaller in shape, if it appears smaller, then it is convex. If it is same, if the image formed by this mirror is of the same size, then it is प्लेन मिरर. सो दूसरा जो है हम पेंसिल लेंगे, सपोज इसको हम ऐसे रखेंगे, अगर ये सिर्फ एजस टच करेगा, एजस लाइक दिस, जो इस केस में होता है टच करता है एज. सो आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ गैप है. So it only touches the edges of this mirror, it is convex. If it touches the center but not edges, then it is convex. If it touches center as well as edges, then it is obviously plane mirror. So these are, by this way we can differentiate between the mirrors: spherical mirror, plane mirror. And spherical mirror is of two types: concave mirror and convex mirror. And this is all about today's class. Thanks.